Today we're reading Spider School by Francesca Simon, pictures by Peta Coplans, and we got Ash Jr. with me here. All right. And Ash Jr. was the one that picked this book out, right? Mm-hmm. All right. Kate sat up in bed. It was the first day of school. I don't want to go to a new school, said Kate. I don't. Kate felt so crabby that she did something she had never done before. She got out of bed on the wrong side.
If you got on the wrong side, that means you're really cranky.
You're really cranky? If you got out of the bed on your wrong side, what would you do? You'd hit a wall, wouldn't you? Yeah. Kate looked at the clock. 9 o'clock. She was going to be late. Where was Mom? Mom ran into the room. Hurry up and get dressed, Kate, she shouted. You'll be late for school. Kate ran to the closet. Her new school clothes were gone. Her new school shoes were gone. Her new school socks were gone too. Where are my new school clothes, Mom? Asked Kate. Gone, said Mom. You'll have to wear something else. Kate had to wear a dirty old skirt. Her old socks kept falling down, and her old shoes were too tight and squeezed her toes. Come on, Kate, said Mom. They ran down the street. The street was empty. Kate's feet thudded on the pavement. Clunk, 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 clunk. Then Kate saw her new school. The school was big and dark and ugly. It did not look like a nice school. It looked like a dungeon. Would you want to go to school at a place like that? No?
Would you?
No, I don't think so. There's spiders and snakes coming out of it. That doesn't look nice, does it?
Yeah. We wouldn't do.
Yeah.
Decision.
Mom left her at the gate. Go to class 3, she said. But where is class 3? Asked Kate. You're a big girl, you'll find it, said Mom. Kate wandered up the hall. Kate wandered down the hall. She found class 1, class 2, class 4, class 5, class 6, and class 7, but not class 3. The other children hurried past her. Everyone knew where they were going, but not Kate. At last she found class 3. The door was very big. Kate knocked, and no one came. Kate knocked a little harder. Still no one came. Kate knocked on the door as hard as she could. And the door opened. A gorilla appeared. You're late, said the gorilla. But where is my teacher? Said Kate. Right here, knucklehead, said the gorilla. All the children stared at Kate as she tiptoed into the classroom. She looked everywhere for her friend Robbie, but he wasn't there. Kate looked around the room. The children were sitting on the floor. There were no tables. There were no chairs. There were no pencils. There were no worksheets. There were no posters. Where are the books? Asked Kate. No books here, snapped the gorilla. The children sat still. No one said a word. The gorilla sat at her desk and read a comic book. Does your teacher sit at her desk and read a comic book? No? Do your children all sit on the floor? No? Oh my, this must not be a very good classroom. Something is not right, thought Kate. She raised her hand. Yes, said the gorilla. Where are the bathrooms? Asked Kate. No bathrooms here, said the gorilla. The clock ticked loudly. The children sat. The gorilla read her comic book. Let's see what the gorilla's comic book is. It says, Going Ape. And one of the apes says, Oh, Sally. And one of the other apes says, "Oh, Herbert." I think it's a romance comic book. Kate raised her hand. "Yes," said the gorilla. "What are we going to learn today?" asked Kate. "You want to learn?" said the gorilla. "Okay. What's the first letter of the alphabet?" What's the first letter of the alphabet?
A.
A, said Kate. "That's right." "Wrong," said the gorilla. Uh-oh. "The first letter of the alphabet is Z. Now be quiet. I'm busy." Something is very wrong, thought Kate. The clock struck 12. Lunchtime. The lunch lady stood behind a big pot. Inside the pot were snakes and snails and spiders. Is that what's at lunch for your school? You don't have snakes and snails and spiders? I don't know. "Excuse me," said Kate. "Yes," snarled the gorilla. I don't like snakes and snails and spiders," said Kate. "Oh, yes you do," said the gorilla. "Oh, no I don't," said Kate. She's standing up for herself, isn't she? Yeah. "We don't like snakes and snails and spiders," shouted the children. "Oh, yes you do," shouted the gorilla. "Oh, no we don't," shouted the children. "I won't eat them," said Kate. "We won't eat them," shouted the children. Oh, I think I skipped a page. I did. "But these spiders are delicious," said the lunch lady, "and so good for you. Try one with tomato sauce." And she popped a spider into her mouth. Delicious," said the lunch lady. "Try one, Kate." And she dangled a big, black spider in front of her. Kate screamed, "Ah! I don't want a spider. I don't want to be at this terrible spider school. I want to go home." Would you want to go home from that school? Yeah. It doesn't seem like a good school. Kate ran home as fast as she could. She ran to her bedroom, took off her clothes, put on her pajamas, jumped into bed, pulled the covers over her head, and closed her eyes. Then Kate sat up, took a deep breath, and got out of bed. But this time she got out on the right side of the bed.
If you have right side, you're happy.
Yeah. The sun was shining. Mom peeped in the door. "Am I late for school?" asked Kate. "No," said Mom. "It's only 7 o'clock." Kate felt very happy. Kate put on her new school clothes, ate breakfast, and walked to school with Mom. Kate's teacher met them at the door. "Hello, Kate. Welcome to our school," said her teacher. "I'm Miss Miller." Class 3 was cheery and bright. There were tables and chairs. There were pencils and worksheets for Kate. And there was her friend, Robbie, reading a book in the corner. That's Robbie? Mm-hmm. Yep. "Here's the coat room where we hang our coats and hats," said Mrs. Miller. "And here are the bathrooms." Mrs. Miller seems much better than the gorilla, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. "And the school lunch? Do you think the school lunch?"
It is carrot, fries, chicken, and peas.
Oh, that's right. Kate had peas, carrots, chicken, and fries. There were no snakes, no snails, and no spiders. Well, hardly any, because there's one spider right there, right? He's running away. That's right. All right. So school can sometimes be scary if you don't know what it's like. But then you get to know it, right? And it's really fun. You're nodding? Yeah.
Yeah, but what do you think of this book?
I like it. I think it's a pretty fun book. It's got a lot of imagination.
Like Kate was dreaming in the school.
She was dreaming, that's right.
In the Sam Spider school. She was like just dreaming.
Yeah. All right. Good night. I love you.